overlapping. Parallel points in an outline should not overlap, as they do, for example, in the following. So again, I've given a bad outline. What I want you to do is, to the right-hand side, rewrite this so that it meets the rules of overlapping, coordination, and arrangement. Overlapping and coordination are pretty much like the same thing. But again, we have another practice one here to try to fix what's wrong with this outline. So again, I'm going to write it up here, and then from there, you guys write what you think it is. Try it. Okay.
Toyota.
Suzuki.
All right.
My Mazda.
All right, here we go. Leah. Leah, thanks for volunteering.
What?
How do we fix this? What'd you do to fix it?
Oh, okay. So, American automobiles I kept the same.
Okay.
And
What
then,
did you change?
Instead of a 2, I changed it to an
For the Ford?
A. Yeah.
All right, so you got rid of the Roman numeral, and you made it a letter A. All right, so
Wait. That's friends. Is it?
I like it. All right, now why did you do this?
Because a Ford is a type of American automobile.
Okay, yeah. Ford is a detail of American automobiles. You got your broad topic. Ford is an American automobile, so that's where it belongs.
Chevrolet.
And then from there, did you do anything else?
Yes. You did something. Oh, the 3 is now a 2.
Yeah, right. This is now
Like to
Roman
add
numeral
Toyota.
2 right there.
At BMW.
Now, to fix this issue of overlapping, we're set. Now, some of you are going next level with the next rule, which is great, which we'll address here in a second. The next rule refers to the idea of a single subpoint. Now, single subpoints are bad. We want to avoid single subpoints in outlining, and I'll tell you this right now, this will probably be the most annoying thing that you'll need to deal with when you arrange your information for your project, but bear with it for now, we'll work on this. So it says here, do not use single subpoints in an outline. When you divide anything, you always have at least 2 parts. Thus, if you have an A, you should have a B. A 1 should be followed by a 2. If you think that you have only one subtopic, include it in the topic above. For example, now my example here is a sentence outline, which is probably not the best because we're not going to be using sentence outlines for our project. But I'll get you in a second there, Jack. What they use here, they have a Roman numeral 1. It says, large, sparsely populated states are hard for salesmen to cover. A, Montana is one of these states. If you cannot come up with the letter B, then the suggestion is to just combine your Roman numeral with the letter in one line. So instead, combine the ideas and write, large, sparsely populated states like Montana are hard for salesmen to cover. Now, let's say there was only one American automobile manufacturer, and it was Ford. Yeah, if we could not come up with the letter B, then we would just simply combine that idea. You could say American automobiles, Ford. Done. And then you can move on to your foreign automobiles and address any of those. But there is more than one American automobile manufacturer. So we're going to have a letter A, and if we have an A, what do we need?
A B.
A B. So, suggestions. We have a
Chevy.
American Chevy. Yeah, Chevy.
That's
Japanese.
Okay.
Japanese.
So, Chevy, American organization.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Toyota is a Japanese-based company,
Suzuki.
but they have plants here in America. Yes.
Oh.
So,
Did you guys know that the Toyota logo
do we
spells out
have?
its entire
If
name?
we have,
Mazda is a Japanese company.
thank you. Emily, you're right.
German.
BMW is British.
If we have an A, we need a B. If we have a B, do we need a C?
No.
No, don't fall into that trap, okay?
it.
You only need 2 in a category. So look here, we have a Roman numeral 1, American. We have a Roman numeral 2, foreign. Do we need a Roman numeral 3?
No.
No, because the
That's
1, 2, we're
I'll fall
good.
into it.
Now, let's just say, for example, we want to explore more of these foreign
Toyota.
automobiles.
I got one.
Is Audi one?
Suzuki.
Is Audi foreign?
Honda.
I think so.
Honda.
go.
No.
Mitsubishi.
Like 3 Suzuki.
Mitsubishi.
Aston Martin. Maserati.
Stop.
Next one here,
Don't you-
rule number 5. So right now we have an outline that meets the criteria to be an official outline. 5th rule, in a topic outline, all points and subpoints must be words, phrases, or clauses. In a sentence outline, all points must be sentences. In other words, do not mix topic and sentence outlines. So, we are working with topic outlines. So what that means is you will never see a sentence in a topic outline.
Never.
You don't put in sentences in a topic outline, it doesn't happen. You can't mix and match. So for our purposes, we're using topic outlines. Everything will never be a sentence.
Never.
Number 6, rule number 6, numbering and lettering. Oh, question, Jack.
You keep mentioning this project, but is the organization part of the project, or is there a different project?
What's that?
Math.
You're going to practice the skill of building outlines following these rules.
Okay.
So that's the project.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll get into the project part. Just know, I'll get into the details of the project after we're done learning the rules of outline. Yeah, Zach.
You said it doesn't, it's not gonna be sentences, but if you go under 4, the last thing it's like a sentence.
Yeah, and I had just said that was probably not a good example because that is a sentence outline. Yeah. All right, so number 6 here, numbering and lettering. The broadest topics are labeled with Roman numerals. So look here, our broadest topics, Roman numerals. And then the smaller details are labeled with capital letters. And then after capital letters, there's numbers and lowercase letters. So let's say we want to talk more about the Toyota. All right, we want to go more detail about the Toyota. We go Roman numerals, capital letters, and what's next? Numbers. All right, so what can we say about the Toyota? Any ideas?
Japanese.
Okay, it's Japanese. Okay.
Japanese.
All right.
Let's go places.
Car.
Yeah, let's go places.
All right.
Toyota.
So if we have a 1,
Yeah, to have
we
you.
need a 2.
Let's go places.
Their motto is "Let's go places." All right.
No, it's Toyota. Let's go
Face
places.
left. They're
Yeah.
big.
Not what it is.
No, it's just
Toyota.
I got you guys a Toyota.
No, that's what they said. Toyota. Let's go
Best
places.
car.
It's a toy.
Yeah, Toyota.
All right.
On April 1st, gonna get
Yeah.
my daughter a car.
Use
Get a
all the
Toyota.
Guys, please. Guys, question. Probably a question that you probably need to answer yourself. Yeah, go ahead.
If you like listing them out and you get all the way down to Z and you go past that,
Yeah.
what?
A2.
Double A. Double A after that. Alright, now, these are good extreme outlining questions. Now, if you have a 1, you need a 2. If you have a 2, do you need a 3?
No.
Now,
No.
listen, I'm going to add a 3 here. And I'm going to put the idea of models, okay? So we're going to need to come up with some models of these cars. Jack, question.
Why is Japanese under Toyota?
Because it's a Japanese company.
Toyota
Rap
is
It's a Japanese company.
Yeah, but if like Japanese is a type of foreign company.
RAV4.
What's the charging one?
It's giving a little more detail about what Toyota is.
Prius.
That's all.
Alright,
now.
We have 7 models.
All right, well,
Corolla.
for our first one,
I already said
we're going to list here. We've got Roman numerals, capital letters, numbers. What's next?
lowercase letters.
Lowercase letters. All right.
Okay, RAV4.
Prius.
F-150.
My brother has a RAV4.
F-150.
Corolla.
Prius.
Corolla.
Prius. It's Corolla.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Any idea?
Yeah, really.
Corolla.
All right.
I was going along.
Now, if we wanted to say more about the Prius,
Awful.
here's how this goes.
Number
Now,
letter.
listen, this is gonna be crazy, all right? So just
It's
but some of the extreme outlining sites, these people, they go off developing ways to organize information. And beyond the lowercase letters, we go back to numbers. However, this time the numbers are in parentheses.
What? Nuts.
Watch, the next time's gonna be double
Alright.
parentheses.
So the Prius,
Hybrid.
let's see here.
Hybrid.
All right, let's say it's a hybrid.
If you have one,
Oh,
you
it's
need
a
it.
hybrid.
It can be a
I think
hatchback.
it's
You want it to be.
All right, and then let's see here. What else can we say about the Prius?
It's like
We'll say it's got
Color variation.
4 wheels.
Got it.
wow.
I hope every car has a
Yeah, I hope
All right, now,
It has.
If we want to say more about the wheels, this time we go back to lowercase letters, but this time it's in parentheses.
What about Michelin? It's Michelin. Michelin man.
Yeah. Good year.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good.
No,
Michelin.
Michelin.
No,
Michelin.
good year.
Michelin.
You need a B.
Light
You need a clean
Light
year.
Light
Hubcap.
No, what do you?
Rusty's.
Hubcap.
Rusty's.
There you go. Look here. Here's how this works.
Not 3 was less than
If you want to go beyond this,
Not 3 less than 5.
Then it's 2.
Brand.
Yeah, it could be
Firestone
tires.
you guys cannot. You guys, you can't handle more detail than this, so we're gonna stop there.
No, what if we
You can
can
go
though?
brand.
Well, we're
like
good.
that, and then you can go
the type of
year
variation.
or Michelin,
So,
and then you go
for your project, when we get into levels of detail, you probably won't get to this level too often, if at all. But the other 4 levels you will get into. Next rule here, capitalization. Now this is something that you and your age group struggles with, the idea of capitalizing stuff. The rule of capitalization, capitalize for your outline, the first word of every line gets capitalized automatically. The first word gets capitalized automatically. Capital, 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 all the way through capitals. All right? After the first word, guys, after the first word, it's normal capitalization rules apply. So like American automobiles, I don't need to capitalize automobiles. So it's regular lowercase. First word is always capitalized. After that, it's normal capitalization rules, which you guys tend to ignore anyway. So you need to make sure that you're back on track with that. Oh, punctuation. Use a period after each number or letter indicating a point. Look, it's Roman numeral 1, period. A, period. 1, period. It's not a dash. It's not a bullet point. It's not an arrow. It's not an asterisk. It is a period. Now, do you see any periods at the end of your statements? It's not a sentence. The periods you're going to see are the ones that mark the labels. Finally, number 9. Repeat after me. Indentation is my friend.
Indentation is my friend.
Outlines are meant to be visual.
Outlines are meant to be visual.
The broadest topics to the left.
The broadest topics to the left.
Details to the right.
Details to the right.
Don't be a drifter.
Don't be a drifter.
Keep things in line.
Keep things in line.
Roman numerals.
Roman numerals.
Capital letters.
Capital letters.
Number.
Numbers.
Lowercase letters.
Lowercase letters.
Number parentheses.
Number
Letter
parentheses.
parentheses.
Letter parentheses.
I love outlining.
I love outlining.
Can't wait to start tomorrow.
Can't wait to start tomorrow.
Go to lunch.
Go to lunch.